Okay, so let's just find a nice space, make sure you've got room, and we just pedal through our feet a little bit just to start with. Awesome, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to roll the shoulders back, so we can roll our shoulders back and down just to free off through that upper body a little bit, and then we'll circle our arms forwards. Fantastic, there we go. Okay, so let's bring this arm across and back, just to loosen off a little bit through that upper body. And then I'm going to do the other side. So we'll bring this arm across and back. So we're just stretching across the front and then the back of the shoulder. Fab. All right, hey, let's do our figure of 8. So we'll really loosen off through that arm. And then I'm going to do the other side. So we'll bring this arm across and back as well. Oh, well, that's lovely, isn't it? Okay, let's do both together. So we'll bring both arms down and back. And just really free off through those shoulders. Perfect, there we go. All right then, so then we need to pedal through our feet a little bit again. Perfect, there we go. Okay, so then I'm just going to bring the feet down. Let's drop our chin down to the chest. Just let that go, let that stretch out. And then we'll come up, we're going to take the head to the shoulder. And if you wanted to, you could just gently ease the head down and push that shoulder away. And then we'll come back to centre and we'll do the other side. So we'll drop the head to the other side and then just gently pushing that shoulder away. Perfect, there we go. Okay, and we'll come back to centre. So I'm going to look down to the shoulder and then up. Over the opposite shoulder, but up. Okay, so we look down to the right shoulder and then up and over the left shoulder. So we go again, looking down and then looking up. And then we'll just come back to centre and we'll do the other side. So we look down and then up. So looking down at that left shoulder and then up to the right corner. We'll go again, looking down, and then just looking up. Wow, fab, there we go. So just waking up through the neck a little bit and stretching that out. So we'll come back to centre, and we're just going to lift the heel off on one foot and just rock through the toes, like that. So you're just loosening off through the foot. Awesome, there we go. Okay, so now, I'm going to have to move the cat. You're blocking the view, Mrs. Watts. Come on. That's it. Okay, sorry. Okay. So then we'll take the front of the foot onto the floor and then just bend at the knee like that. There we go. That's it. And then we can take the foot further back. So you're just stretching across the front of the foot now. And I'm going to take the foot over to the side and do the same thing. Ooh. See how you feel? Okay. Bending that front knee. All right, then, and then we'll come back up. So then we'll go on to the other foot. So we're just taking our toes from side to side and just really working through the foot. Okay, and then we're going to take that leg back. You can bend the front knee and just feel across the front of the foot. So then we'll take it a little bit further back and feel that. There we go. And then I'm going to take that foot across. Woo. You can bend the front knee and just get into it all a little bit more. Fab, there we go. Okay, so we're going to come back to standing and just go onto the, let's take the feet wide actually to start with, and we'll just go onto the outer edges of the foot and then see if you can squat. Ooh, okay. So just making us work through the feet a little bit and then we'll come back in and we'll go again. Working on that instep, lifting. Let's strengthen the ankles as well and then we'll come back. Just, to shoulder width, squatting down and up. Brilliant. And then we shall do one more like that. Okay, so then we're going to bring the hands around, just really round through the back and let the head drop down. And then we need to reach the arms up and push back. So stretching all around the shoulders, and then we can bring our hands into the back and just look up to the ceiling, like that. So let's do that again. Really bring the hands around and round through the back. And then we'll take the arms up and press back. So this time you're just trying to bend through the upper back. Pushing back there, keeping that flexibility. Then we can put our hands in the lower back and then look up to the ceiling and tip right back. Brilliant, there we go. Okay, so then we'll come to the front, clasp our hands again. We're just going to work to one side, just little rotations, come back to the middle and go to the side. So we are trying to keep the hips to the front on this one. Okay, then we'll go again. So we're going round. Feeling that. Ooh, it's quite nice. Loosening off through the upper back, and then we'll do the other side. So just loosening. Perfect. There we go. Well done. Okay, so we come back to the middle, and I'm going to forward fold. Okay. So we've got a nice flat back like this. Brilliant. Well done. There we go. Good, good. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can go down and just go to where you can. If you need to bend your knees, then do. We're going to take our hands a little bit further down. Okay, so we're still in that forward fold. But then I'm going to bring the hands so they're just in front of the right foot, but reach the hands forwards. So they're in front of the right foot and I'm reaching the hands forwards. I'm really feeling that stretch through the back of the leg. And then we can bring our hands around to the side of the foot again. Just feel that a little bit different. And then we'll come back to the middle and forward fold. And then we're going to take our hands in front of the left foot and just really reach forwards and feel that stretch. Awesome. Okay, and then we shall walk around. Oh, feeling that. So you might feel it down the side here when you walk around to the side of the foot. And then we'll come back to the middle. Okay, and really forward fold. Alright, so then we're going to come back up, breathe in. We'll come up halfway actually. We can put one hand on our thigh and we're going to take this other arm across and then reach right. And actually, let's keep the elbow bent. So we like that. So a little bit of kind of a cactus arm. Okay, reaching across and rotating. So we could look as well up towards that elbow as we rotate. Okay, and then we're going to take that opposite arm down. See if you can take it a bit lower, down to the calf, and then straighten the arm out and get a little bit more of a rotation. Fantastic. Okay, so then we'll change sides, bringing this arm across, and bending at the elbow, like that. Okay, so we're probably nicely freeing off through the back. Okay, and then we're going to bring that hand down to the shin and just a little bit more freeing off through the back. Brilliant. Okay, well done. So let's come into forward fold. Okay, and then we're going to roll up the spine, vertebra at a time. Roll the shoulders again. And then if you've got something, I've got a little ball here, but if you've got a book or something that you could just put one foot on. Okay, and then we're going to forward fold. Okay, so let's come down, we'll work down and just forward fold and just hold that there. So if you need to bend your knees, then do. Okay, but you'll just be getting a nice calf stretch and a nice stretch for the back of the leg as well. And then let's step the foot forwards a little bit and just feel that a bit more. And actually, let's bring it back and I'm going to bend one knee and then the other. So as you bend one knee, straighten the other leg. So you're working one side, then the other. Feeling it a little bit differently on each side because you've got your toes raised on one side. Okay, a cushion would be alright, you could put your toes on the cushion. And then rotate the foot forward again, and we'll do that again. So bending. That's harder, isn't it? So as you bend one knee, straighten the other leg. How's the coordination going? That's it, there we go. But just stretching the calf and the hamstring a little bit. Okay, and then we'll change sides. So we'll put the other toe up. You can stay down. unless you need to come up, come up for a bit of a breather. Okay, you've got your foot on a book, a cushion, a ball, whatever, and we'll just hold it here and stretch and lengthen, and then we can bend one knee and then the other. Okay, and just free ourselves up through the backs of the legs. Now we're going to step forwards on one foot, bend one knee and straighten the other. How are we doing? So it's kind of like a little seesaw effect. As you bend one knee, you straighten the other leg, okay? And just really stretching out a little bit through the car. Oh, my heel's lifting up then. Try to keep your heel pressed down if you can. Don't worry if not. Brilliant, there we go. Okay, so then we'll release the ball and we'll just forward fold and just rock from side to side. Brilliant, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to take the hands on the floor and then walk the feet back and just come to kneeling. Okay, we're going to do cat-cow, so we press down like that and then lift the other way. So let's do that again. So we're pushing down. Good, good. And lift. Okay, so we've got 2 more. Pressing down. Okay, so this time let's come all the way up onto fingertips, but still round through the back. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to come back down onto our elbows and just take one foot back and really push that foot into the floor and really get a nice calf stretch. So you like that, pushing back. Fabulous. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to cross the leg over, so take the foot across, okay, and then still push back on that foot. Okay, so you like that. Pushing the heel back. Perfect. Well done. Okay. And then we're going to straighten the foot. Just go to the top of the foot and reach. See if you can reach that foot back. Okay. And you might feel a bit of a stretch in this hip here. Alright. And then we're going to bring our knees together so the legs are still crossed. And then you can reach your hands forwards and push your shoulders down into the floor. Woo. And feel that nice stretch. Awesome, there we go. Okay, so we'll come up, we'll uncross the legs. Let's sit back. Woo. And then we do the other side. Okay, so we'll come back up and we're going to go to elbows and take one foot back and just really push back so that you're really stretching through the calf. Press back onto that back foot. There we go, and then we'll cross that foot over and push back. Still with your toes down this time, still getting that calf stretch. Okay, and then we're going to put the top of the foot on the floor. I'm going all over the place. So that you like that, and then you slide the foot. It's hard to fit me in on this. Okay, like that. Slide the foot along the floor, and then you might feel it in this leg here. Okay. Brilliant. So I've got the top part of the foot on the floor, sliding it along, and then we're going to bring the foot in, bring the knees together, and then you can reach your arms forwards, okay, and stretch out through that upper body as well. Perfect. There we go, well done. Well done, well done. Okay, so we'll walk the hands in. We need to uncross the feet. We're going to sit back into child's pose. So remember, any time in the class you can come into this. Let's just see if we can round through the back a bit and then relax. So we'll do that again, rounding through and then relaxing. Brilliant, there we go. Okay, so then we'll just turn our toes under and pedal through our feet just a little bit like this, pushing one heel down and then the other. There we go. Okay, so we're going to walk our feet forwards and then we can hold our elbows and just dangle from the hips. And you can sway from side to side and really get into those hamstrings again. There we go. Well done. Okay, so we'll bend our knees a little bit. Breathe in. Deep breath. Come all the way up. There we go. And then we'll breathe out, hands down. So we can bring hands onto our shoulders and just rotate side to side again. So hopefully we're nice and a little bit loosened off now. Okay, so I'm going to breathe in and reach up. And then we'll breathe out, hands down, and let's sit into our chair and just really push the arms up. Sit back as much as you can. Just go to where you can, how you feel. today. Okay, and then we'll take that leg back and then rotate. So we've got our little cactus going on. Okay, and then we'll come back to the middle. We'll do the other side. So we'll shoot the other leg back, holding onto the hips, elbows bent to 90, and then we're back in the middle. Awesome. Let's take our breath in, deep breath, and then we can breathe out again and just lower all the way down. Okay, so while we're here, we can bend one knee and then the other. I'm going to try to keep the heels down. Okay, fantastic. Whew, there we go. Good, good. Okay, so then we need to unroll through our spine again. And let's take a deep breath in. So we'll breathe in. Really fill your lungs. Really spend that time filling the lungs, and then we'll breathe out and then come back up. Breathe in as we come into chair. Normal breathing when you're here, okay? Good. All right then, and then we'll shoot that leg back and then just rotate through the elbows. There we go, through the shoulders, and then we'll do the other side. So taking that leg back and then rotating. Fab. There we go. Let's breathe in and come all the way up. Okay, there we go, and then we'll breathe out, fold in half. Fabulous, there we go. So we'll just hold it here. So if you wanted to, you could hold around the back of the legs and ease yourself in a little bit more. Okay, you don't have to. Maybe do that later if, okay. See how you feel. Okay, and then we'll bend our knees again. Breathe in. Come all the way up. Deep breath, really try to grow and lengthen, and then we'll breathe out, hands down. Let's do our little rotation. Okay, and now we're going to get into the hips a little bit. Okay, so we'll breathe in and reach all the way up. Growing, growing, and then we'll breathe out as we fold in half. Okay, so I'm going to breathe in and look forwards. Okay, so now you can either step or jump back into your plank. Take your breath in. Drop your knees if you need. We're going to breathe out and push through. Ooh, there we go. Pushing out of our shoulders. Good, good. And then we'll roll over the feet. If your front of your foot has had a good stretch, you can roll over. Squeeze those heels down. Okay, and then we're going to shoot through the right foot. So we'll drop the back knee down. And then if you want to, we can have a little crescent moon if you don't feel ready for that. Hands on the hips. Okay, so see where you want to go. Squeeze in the ears. And then we're just going to breathe out. One hand each side of this front foot. Bring the back foot to the front foot, and then breathe out and forward fold. Okay, so then we're going to bend our knees, breathe in. Deep breath, okay, let's go again. So we're breathing out, folding in half. We're going to take our breath in, looking forwards, gazing close. Then we can put our hands down, step back, 1, 2. Take a deep breath in, let's breathe out as we lower down and push through. Lift up out of our shoulders, and then we can roll over our feet again and squeeze the heels down. Oh, so I think I did right foot, so left foot in the air this time. Okay, and squeezing that right heel down, and then we'll bring our knee into our nose, and let's drop that back knee down, and then we can really reach and travel forwards, and oh, can you feel that hip flexor? Nice and opening. Really good for us to be nice and flexy there. And then we'll take one hand each side of this foot, and then we'll bring that back foot to the front foot. I'm just going to breathe out and fold in half again. Let's hold our elbows, little sway from side to side. Okay, so we're nicely opening now. It should feel, now we're slowly getting there, and then we'll breathe in, come all the way up. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to breathe out. Just turn to one side, breathe in, reach the arms up, and then just turn to the other side. So we'll do that again, breathing in, reaching up, and then we'll breathe out and turn. And then we've got one more time, breath in, and then turning. Brilliant, okay, so let's turn to the centre. Let's just pedal through our feet again. Hopefully your feet are feeling quite good after all the little work we did on them at the beginning. Okay, so keep going, keep pedaling through those feet, that's it, just checking that. Good, good. Okay, right, we'll keep going then. So we're on to the next flow. Let's breathe in, deep breath, and reach up. We need to breathe out. Let's forward fold. Okay, so Okay, let's breathe in and look forwards. And then we're going to put our hands down. Let's step back, 1, 2. So you're into a lovely plank. Deep breath in, let's breathe out as we lower down. We're going to push through and really lift out of the shoulders and squeeze the glutes. Brilliant, there we go, well done. Okay, so let's roll over the toes and press back. Push the heels of your feet into the floor. And we're going to lift up the right leg. So I'm going to take that right leg up into the air, and then your left heel can push down. And let's just hold it here for a second. So you can really feel that stretch on that supporting leg. Really squeezing the heels down, letting that length happen. Okay, now let's just flex the top foot and try to point the toes down. I'm trying to look at my foot. Okay, let's bring the knee in. It's all going on, isn't it? And if you can, put that foot close to your right hand at the front, okay? Remember the other way of getting there is to drop the back knee down and then bring that leg around, okay? And then we're going to push up the hands and come all the way, woo! We're a bit wobbly then, right? Everybody was a bit wobbly. Let's bring the hands down and we'll tuck the hip under and just let those shoulders press back. Open up through the chest and open this hip flexor, just there. Perfect, there we go. All right then, I'm going to bring the back foot in a little bit. Let's breathe in and reach up. And we're just going to breathe out and fold forward. Now you might want to put your hand on your thigh, your shin, or you could take it all the way to the floor. And let's try to just feel relaxed. Okay, I know it's a big stretch for the front leg, but let's just try and let it relax and just let everything go. Fabulous, there we go. Okay, and then we'll breathe in and come all the way back up again. So I'm going to take the back leg back again, and we're just going to come into that cactus and really work through the upper back. So squeezing our elbows together, that's nice. Well done. Okay, all right, let's take one hand each side of this front foot, and then we'll shoot that leg back, give it a shake. Breathe in, breathe out. Now let's just lower down to the floor. So we'll lower down and we can bend one foot in. Grab your foot if you can and squeeze the hip into the floor. Fantastic, that's it. There we go, well done. Well done, guys. So you can rest your head, forehead on your arm, and just relax. Let the thighs stretch, and then we'll lower that leg down, and then I'm going to grab the other foot and squeeze the hip down. Let it lengthen, let it relax. Okay, and then let's just come into a little sphinx, like this. So exercising through the back. Nice, okay, we'll bring hands under our shoulders, turn the toes under. You can come up through your knees, or if you're quite strong, you can pop straight up, okay, into your down dog. So this time we're going to lift the left leg in the air, and that right heel is pushing down. So we need to hold it for a little while, feel all the benefits of that stretch. Really let that bottom leg, you might feel your calf, you might feel your hamstring, okay, but the whole of that bottom leg stretching. And then we'll just flex the toes on the top foot, putting them down, lengthen through that upper body. Back, there we go, well done. And then we're going to bring the knee into the nose and bring that foot close to the fingers on that front hand. Okay, and then we're going to push off. So we'll push off, come all the way up. Let's drop your hands down, squeeze your hip under. Feel that hip flexor stretch. Open out through the front of the body. Fabulous. There we go. And then we'll bring the back leg in a little bit, straighten out that front leg. Breathe in, and then we'll breathe out. We'll just lean forward. So you can put your hand on your thigh, your shin. Okay, work your way down. Ooh. So I'm hoping you're feeling some good stretches going on. Are we all right? Are you feeling that? Give me a, yeah, okay, good, yeah. You can really feel that hamstring stretching there. Ooh. Hold it. Okay, all right then. So then we're going to push up our hands again. Take the foot back. Okay, and we're going to elbow. So you can be either on this. You can have your heel lifted or you can have it down. It's up to you. Okay, and then should we do one more? So one more. Okay, arms are up. Then we're going to breathe out. One hand each side of the foot, and we'll shoot that leg back. Give that leg a shake. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, We'll lower down, let's lower down again, and this time we'll have a focus on the upper body. So we'll bring our elbows to shoulder height, and then let's just lift one elbow. Try to keep looking down at the floor as you lift one elbow. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. So we'll lift the other elbow. 4, 3, 2. All right, and then we'll do both together so we can lift both. 4, 3, 2. Perfect. So then we've got our hands under our shoulders. Okay, either come up through the knees or pop straight up into your down dog. You could go into child's pose if you want a bit of a relax, okay? So there's always that option there. Now let's hold the down dog for a second and really tip the tailbone up to the ceiling, push your heels down and lengthen through that upper body. Okay, it's a brilliant stretch this. It's kind of all over, all around the body, because you get your upper body and the lower body, giving them a big stretch. Okay, and then we're going to step through to the hands so we can breathe in. Oh, forward fold first, and then gazing pose. Okay, and then another little forward fold, and then we can bend our knees and breathe in. Woo, there we go. Breathe in, come all the way up, and then we'll breathe out, hands down, and then we'll rotate. Okay, so we've kind of got the base of our little flow, and we're going to go again and add a couple of different things in. Okay, are you ready? I'll tell you what, you know what, let's have a little bit more music. There we go. Can you hear it? Hopefully. Okay, here we go, let's breathe in and reach up, deep breath. So then we're going to breathe out, fold in half. So we need to breathe in and look forward. You can hop, you can step, you can jump back into the plank if you're feeling that way today. Breathe in and then we'll breathe. Remember, you can drop your knees, but you don't have to. All the way down, and then we'll push up. Really squeeze your bottom as you push up, push out of your shoulders, and we'll roll over the toes and press back. Push the heels down. Fabulous. There we go. So we're nice and flowing into this. We're going to take the right foot up into the air. Okay, so this time, let's open out through the hips. So we're going to open to the side. Awesome, there we go. So then we'll come back around again, dropping that hip down. And then we'll bring our knee to our nose, pop it through to the hand, and then let's push off. Okay, so this time, we're going to go straight into our cactus, like this, okay? Good. All right. Right, now this time we'll keep the hands down, link the hands behind and lift through the chest. So we look up through to the ceiling, and then I'm going to lean forwards a little bit and then just reach forwards and down. Okay, so making that front leg work, working through the abs a little bit. Okay, one more. Now we're going to take one hand each side of our front foot, shake that leg out. Deep breath in, let's breathe out as we lower down, and we'll push through, squeezing our glutes as we go. Perfect. Let's push back. Woo. Push the heels down. Okay, so this time we're going to take the left leg into the air. Right heel presses down. Good. Okay, and then we need to bring that knee all the way through. Plant it on the floor so then we can push up our hands. Come all the way up, and we're just going to squeeze. 1, there we go. 2, so we've got 2 more. Heel up or down, it's up to you. And then we're going to bring the hands down behind us. Breathe in, look up to the ceiling. Fabulous, there we go. And then we're going to lean forwards, reach our arms forwards and back. Perfect, there we go, we're there. Okay, so this time we'll keep the arms forwards and then bring one hand each side of that front foot, shake the leg out, take the breath in, we'll do our little vinyasa, we'll go through and push on. I love those. So it's just like a disguised press up, isn't it really? So it's getting us nice and strong as well. Let's lengthen through that upper body. Okay, so we're going to change directions a little bit now. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet. Okay, and then just roll up the spine a little bit. Take your breath in. Okay, let's grab that arm, put it out of the socket, and then lean over to the side. So you've got your lovely side bend. Ooh, nice. There we go. Well done. Okay, and then we'll breathe in and come up. Let's grab the other arm and then tip to the side. Oh, nice and lengthening. Perfect, there we go. Okay, so we're back to the centre, dropping the hands down. Now we're going to tuck the chin into the chest and roll down the spine, vertebra at a time, just so you're nicely flexing through the spine and getting that working. And we're going to go out into our plank. So we're into plank like this. Let's lift one leg and then the other. Okay, remember you could drop your knees if you need, okay? So we're just focusing through our core now. Okay, now we're going to bring in right hand, okay, and flip to the side. Now you could drop your right knee down if you need, okay? So we're into our side plank. Let's try and get a straight line with the arms to start with. Okay, but then let's open it up. So we'll open up the chest. So if you've done lots of chest pressing this week, okay, you can give the chest a nice stretch. There we go. And come back to centre. If you want to, you could scissor your feet. It helps to balance, okay? And then we'll scoot through and up. Remember, you can have that bottom knee down, okay? Scooping through. And we've got one more time. Oh, brilliant. Well done, guys. Well done. And we look down at the hand. Ooh, rotate around. Drop the knees if you want to. We're going to push through. So we're doing got a bit of upper body strength there. Okay. Squeeze your glutes. Okay, and we're going to push back into our down dog. Okay, let's see if we can pump the feet a bit. So one foot, then the other pressing down. All right, and then what we're going to do is hold down the right heel. So hold it down and let's bring the foot in front. Yes, then you might want to take that foot back and just focus on the right heel, pressing down and getting a really good stretch. Okay, and then we'll change sides. So we'll press the other heel down, bring the other foot in front. Ooh, how's that? Can you feel that big calf stretch? There we go. Good, good. And then we're back into our down dog, but we're going to drop down into plank. Okay, so this time, bring the left hand in. And we're going to rotate this way. Okay, so nice straight line to start with, and then we'll open out through the chest. Brilliant, there we go. Well done. And then we can level up again. Remember, you can have the bottom knee down. Let's scoop under and lift up. So hopefully, I'm hoping you can feel it. All these muscles underneath you here are working to hold us there. All right, and then we'll look down at the bottom hand, flip over again. Take your breath in. Shall we go for it? Vinyasa, pushing through. Woo, squeeze your bottom. Okay, remember it can be a sphinx. All right then, and then flip back. Squeeze the heels down. Lengthen and stretch. Perfect, there we go. Okay, so we're going to step through to our hands. Breathe in. Look forwards and then breathe out. Fold in half. Ooh, are we feeling a bit more flexing? Let's have a look how everyone's doing. Bend your knees and come all the way up. Deep breath. Good, good. So we'll bring the hands down. Oh, we're looking good. So pedal through the feet. Are you feeling a little bit more flexy now? Hoping. Okay, yeah. So we do one more flow and then we'll go down to the floor. Okay. Deep breath in. Let's go. Breathe in. Deep breath coming all the way up, and then we'll breathe out as we fold in half. Let's come up. Look forwards. Nice flat back. Breathe out, hands down, step in, jumping back. You've got to have a good strong plank that I know you guys have. And then lower down and push through. Squeezing the glutes, there we go. And then you can come to your knees or flip all the way back into your lovely down dog. Okay, so right foot goes up, left heel pushing down. Squeeze that heel down. Okay, so this time I'm going to bring the knee into those, but I'm going to take the foot through. I'm going to take it all the way through if you can, and open this way, okay? Don't worry if that's a bit much, put your knee on the floor, and do the same thing like that, okay? Just with your knee down, okay? You're going to be really strong, haven't you, in the shoulder to do this. Oh, we can have a good old stretch, whichever one you're in. Okay, and then we're going to flip all the way back up and take that right leg back in the air. Okay, so now this time we're going to take it through to the hand. Okay, breathe in, come all the way up, and then breathe out, come down into prayer. Okay, now we're going to take opposite elbow to the knee. Okay, like that, that's it. There we go, and then press down. So nice rotation. You can reach one arm down, one arm up. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, and then we'll look down at this front foot. Take one hand each side of the front foot. Shake the leg out. Take a breath in. Let's breathe out. Let's go down through, up into our cobra. Shoulders away from our ears, and then we'll roll over the toes and press back. Squeeze the heels down. Lengthen through the backs of the legs. Okay, so this time we've got to take the left leg in the air. So left leg goes up. There we go. Okay. Push the bottom heel down, lengthen through that upper body, and then we'll bring the knee into the nose. So either put your knee on the floor and open up and still take your big stretch, okay? Or take the foot all the way through. Okay. So same thing, whichever one you do. Okay. And then we can bring the foot all the way back through. Reach that leg up. So it's a long reach, but we can do it. Awesome, there we go. And then we'll bring our knee into our nose and just take that foot on the floor. Let's push up the hands, breathe in, come all the way up, that's it. And then we're going to breathe out. That's good, okay. And then you've got right elbow onto the left leg at the front, and then we're going to press down and do our, oh, look at that. That is so good, team, well done. Opening out though, if you can. Got your back heel off. This. Okay, and then we'll look down at the floor, one hand each side of the foot. We'll give that leg a good old shake. Breathe in again. Let's breathe out as we lower down and push through. Fabulous. There we go. Well done. Let's roll over the toes and press back. Squeeze the heel down. Check that your feet are parallel. So put your feet nice and parallel. Lengthening the upper body. And then we'll step through to our hands. Breathe out. Fold in half, then we'll breathe in and look up, and then let's breathe out again, fold in half. Let's bend our knees and breathe in. Come all the way up, deep breath. So we'll breathe out, hands down. Let's just rotate a little bit. Loosen up. Ooh, perfect. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take our breath in again. We will come down, okay? And then we'll breathe out as we fold in half. All right, let's breathe in and look forwards. So breathing out, hands down. Let's just step back. This time we're going to go straight up into the down dog. So we're going to come straight up, and then we're going to take up that right leg into the air, squeezing the heels down. Oh, can you feel that stretch on the bottom leg? And then we'll bring the knee into the nose and drop the knee on the floor. Okay, now you can have both knees bent and lean over the front knee. Okay, so it's fine to do it like that. If you can work on straightening out the back leg, but it's up to you. If you can straighten out the back leg, then you can work on bringing this foot out a bit further forwards. Okay, breathing in, but breathing out, reaching forwards wherever you are. There we go, and resting that head on the floor. Ooh. So breathe in, breathe out. Lean to your left. So you're leaning more into the stretch. Ooh. And just let everything relax. You've got to let your fingers, your toes relax. Just let it all go. And then we're going to walk our hands up. This one's very optional, so you can either stay here, okay, or if you feel you can press. You can bend the back knee and press into that hand. That opens the shoulder, that's looking good. And then you bend that knee in towards your bottom. Okay. It's a real double whammy because you're getting the front hip and the back thigh. And that hip is travelling towards the heel at the front. Oh, there we go. Well done, lower that down. Fantastic. All right then. Let's shoot the leg back. So we take one hand each side of the foot, give it a shake, pedal through the feet. Okay. So this time we're going to take left leg in the air. So the left leg's going up, and then we'll bend the knee and bring it into our nose. There we go. Ooh, so nice rotation going on. Remember, you can have both knees bent and walk over the front leg, Okay, so we're going to breathe in, breathe out, and just walk forwards to where it's good for you. So it all involves where you take. If you bring your foot out more, you'll get more of a rotation. And remembering that it's for the hip. So you're stretching out through the hip, but breathe in, breathe out, and just let that all go. Let it rest and relax. Yeah, really important to give our hips a really good stretch. And then we're going to walk our hands up, so then we can take that arm back, reach for the foot, and then you press into your hand. Ooh, I don't know if I can move around when I'm doing that. So there we go. And then we'll bend that heel into your bottom. Woo! It's a biggie, isn't it, this one? Yeah. Woo! So we're doing well, we've gone for it. Woo! Wow. Okay, let's lower that down. Now this time, I'm going to bring the foot around to the front. Let's just shake the legs out. So give them a shake. And then what we can do is bring the inside of that foot onto the inside of the thigh. Let's breathe in and then we'll breathe out. Just lean forwards and just see where you get to. And that stretch. Brilliant, there we go. Easing ourselves in. And then we're just going to breathe in and walk back up. So then we'll change sides. So let's bring the other foot onto the inside of the thigh. Breathe in. And then we'll breathe out. Just tip forwards. Just feeling that. Oh, it should feel really quite nice. As you ease into that, just let that hamstring go. Let it relax. Perfect, there we go. Okay, so then we'll walk back up and let's bring our feet together. And really try to sit tall. Breathe in and then breathe out. And let the knees fall out to the side. So we'll do that again. Breathing in and then breathing out. Just letting the knees fall. Lovely, there we go. Okay, so then we're going to breathe in and then breathe out and just tip forwards a little bit. And you can push with your elbows and just free up through that lower back just a little bit. Oh, nice groin stretch. Okay, so then what we're going to do is cross the feet over. Breathe in. Breathe out and tip forward. So just got kind of a normal cross going on that we do at the minute. Okay. You can wriggle a bit from side to side. Okay, then we're going to walk our hands back. And we're going to try to sit at the minute. I've got the feet crossed more at the ankles. So we're going to try to cross more at the shins. So that your feet are out wider than your knees. So your knees will come in. And then we'll breathe in, and then breathe out, and then just tip forwards a little bit. Oh, there we go. So you just feel it a little bit more then in those hips. So just trying to breathe in, breathe out, now let any tension go out of the body. So breathe in, and then as you breathe out, let the tension go. Let it relax. Awesome, there we go. And then we can walk back up. And then it's up to you. You can leave your knee out to the side if you want to. We're going to hold on to this leg and just straighten it out as much as we can. So it doesn't matter if it's bent. Okay, go to whatever is good for you. You bend the elbows then and start to bring the leg in more. Okay, and then we lower that leg down. So then we do the other side. Let that knee drop out to the side. Hold under the foot. And just straighten the leg out as much as you can. Okay, so we're sitting tall through the back as well. As much as we can. It's all good. We'll all be working those muscles towards that. Okay, and I'm going to lower that leg down. So now I'm going to lie on my side and just lay on my arm. And just bring the knees to the front. Knees bent at 90, hips at 90. But then I'm going to take that top knee back and grab the foot and squeeze the hip through. Okay, so if you didn't manage to do the thigh when we were in pigeon, We've got it now. Okay, so squeeze that hip through. Yeah, you can really rest your head on your arm. Brilliant, there we go. Well done. Well done. So then we'll bring the knees together, bring the arms forwards, and then I'm just going to open and bring the hand back. Okay, there we go. Let's do a few more like that. Now this time we'll keep the arm back, so let's keep that arm back, so you're opening up through the chest, and we can really try to think about getting the shoulder onto the floor. Mine's not quite there, but keep trying. We've done a lot of rotation today, so we'll be getting there. Okay, let's bring the arms back again. Awesome. Okay, so we'll just flip over, so you can roll over. Okay, and we're going to do the other side, so knees bent to 90, and then we'll grab the foot and squeeze that hip through. Oh, rest your head on your arm. Lovely. So we've kind of gone all around the body, just letting everything lengthen and stretch. And then we'll bring our knees together and bring the arms forwards, and then we can open to get that rotation and then close. So we do that again. Opening and then closing. So we've got a couple more like that. Brilliant, there we go. Okay, so we need to leave the arm down. So let's leave the arm down, open out through the chest. Perfect, there we go. Okay, so then this time I'm going to roll over onto the back. Bend the knees in. If you've got a bit of a strap, a towel or a strap, you could use that now, you don't have to. I'll show you both ways of doing it, okay? So, we're going to just, all we're doing is straightening the legs out and then just easing them in towards us. So if you've got a strap, you can use that. If not, now you might be able to get your toes. Okay, walk behind the calf. Sometimes it just means if you've got a strap that your upper body's a bit more relaxed because you're not straining to reach your toes. That's all really, but yeah, so it's fine to do it without. Okay, so then we're going to release one leg down and just go with the one leg and pull that in. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, that's looking good. Well done. So just really stretching out through the back of that leg again. Perfect. Okay, so then we'll do the other side. So just changing legs. You're either grabbing that foot with your hands or with the strap. And easing the leg in. Just letting that hand straight. Lengthen and relax. Perfect. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Well done, guys. Alright then. So then, we'll rest that leg down. Let's just bring the feet together and let the knees fall out to the side. Just do a little frog position just for a second. Take the gaze to the middle of the forehead. Just relax, let the forehead smooth out. And relax. And then we'll straighten out one leg, hold the shin on the other leg, and then just pull that knee in to the side of the body. Lower the leg down, so we'll do this way. So another bit of a groin stretch that you get in here. Okay. And if you tuck your chin into your chest, it lengthens through the spine as well. Okay, so then you can either hold under your thigh and come up, or you can roll over onto your side. I'm going to come all the way back up. Here we go. And we come back. Any comfortable position for you. Okay, and we'll take our nice breath in, turn the hands inside out, and then we'll breathe out and rotate. So then we'll come back to the middle, breathing in, and then breathing out, rotating. Okay, so then we're back to the centre, breathing in, and then we can just breathe out and fold forwards. And then uncurl. And there we go. Well done, guys. Hopefully you're fully stretched now. And calm. Nice and calm, yeah. So you can have a nice, peaceful